Hey guys, happy Halloween. Today is officially October 31st, so it really is Halloween. This isn't like a pre-filmed video or anything. And I feel kind of weird because I actually haven't sat down and filmed a video in about a week to maybe 2 weeks because I pre-filmed a whole bunch of videos. October has been a super busy month for me. Mid-October, I think 14th, 15th, 16th, something like that, I went to Atlanta with Keegan, my husband, and Landon for I think 4 nights, something like that. We went to the zoo and the aquarium, we had a good time, and then pretty much 2 or 3 days after we came back, we went to DC with my family and Keegan's family, and we were there for 5 nights, once again because my husband ran the Marine Corps Marathon. So yeah, it's been a while since I've actually like sat here and filmed a video, so there may be some stuttering and awkward just like moments of staring and me not being able to get my thoughts out. Hopefully that won't happen because that'll be awkward for the both of us. But today's video is going to be October favorites. I'm hoping to get this video filmed, edited, and uploaded today, so it's like we really are sitting here today on October 31st talking. So happy Halloween. Yeah, okay, awkward already. I know, I'm sorry. Getting into the favorites. This month, I feel like I have more favorites than what I usually do. I've been trying a ton of foundations for the last 2 months, and I've decided with the colder months coming in, it's probably been colder for you guys where you live, but I live in Florida, so it's still kind of like mid-high 70s to 80s. We were in DC, as I mentioned, and it was really cold there, so my skin got really dry. So for the last month, I've been really into really kind of lightweight, hydrating, luminous foundations. So the 2 that I've been loving, one I have drugstore and one I have higher end, and when I look at these, the shades look completely different. That's a little bit weird because both fit me well. The first one is the drugstore option. I lost the lid for it. I hate that. I hate when things aren't like clean when I show them in videos. I don't know, it just annoys me. But this is the L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup, and I am in the shade N3. So I don't know, can you guys tell the difference here? Like this one looks way more yellow than this one does. But both of these are pretty comparable. If you're looking for a more affordable one, then I would go with this. But if you're looking for something to maybe just splurge a bit on, then the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation is just as good. Honestly, both have the same kind of longevity, at least on my skin. I'd say the biggest difference is that I feel like I could wear the Bobbi Brown without setting it. With the True Match Lumi, I definitely have to set it because I feel like it stays tacky for a while, at least on my skin. If you have oily skin, I don't know how you'll feel about these just because both of them definitely give you kind of that dewy finish, and I feel like most people with oilier skin kind of want more of like a semi-matte finish. But yeah, loving these. So if you're someone like me who's really into more like radiant foundations, I would give these a try. They're absolutely awesome, and the True Match line always has a huge color selection, which I really like. Okay, and then sticking with face, I have 2 more products. The first one is from Becca. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I have mine in Opal. Just comes with a pump. So this is the liquid version. If you guys are familiar with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector line, then you know that they sell it in pressed as well, which I'm actually really interested in. When I was in Atlanta, I swatched a couple of the pressed versions and they look really nice. So this one I have is in Opal. So I think if I do get a pressed one, I'll probably get a different shade. But if you guys aren't familiar with this product, I really like it just because you can use it several different ways. Sometimes I'll mix it right in with my foundation, probably not with one of these foundations that I had mentioned earlier just because those are already really dewy. But if I'm using something that has more of a natural or semi-matte finish, then I will add this into it just to give that really nice dewy finish. But this stuff is so pretty. It's not overly shimmery. It's not like chunks of glitter. It just gives you a really healthy glow. So I've been loving this, and one pump honestly is probably more than what you need. This is another product where I feel like you can't control the pump that well. It's definitely better than the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer if you're familiar with that pump. I hate that pump, but this one you can control, but I feel like I waste a lot of product because I end up not using a lot of it. So here it is spread out at first, and then once you keep rubbing it in, you just get an amazing sheen. I don't know, it just gives you a really healthy glow, and as you can see, there's no chunks of actual glitter. It's just, I guess, somewhat iridescent, but it's perfect because it's not too gold and it's not too pink. It's almost like a really neutral champagne shade. So as I mentioned, you can just mix a tiny bit of this right in with your foundation. I do that sometimes, but I feel like the way that I wear it the most often is just getting it and kind of tapping some onto my fingers and then just patting onto the tops of my cheekbones, down my nose, and my cupid's bow. you know what I just thought of? Remember how I was saying that I was wasting a lot of it? You could put this probably right on your collarbones. That would be really pretty as well. Yeah, I'm wearing a lime green sports bra right now. I know, it's so trendy, right? But yeah, I've been loving this stuff, and I feel like it'll last a long time just because a tiny bit does go a long way. And then the very final face product I have here is a powder. This is the Makeup Forever Pro Finish, and I have mine in the shade 120. I just realized I recently placed my Sephora Friends and Family order. I should have put this in there because this has kind of become like a holy grail powder for me. I think it's coming back for VIBs in November though, so I'll probably put it in an order then. I've been wearing this like crazy. I don't apply this onto my cheeks just because I do have dry patches on my cheeks, and this powder definitely catches on that. It's not like an overly powdery powder, if you know what I mean. I feel like it's definitely like a soft buttery powder. Like you just glide your finger on, and as you can see, you just get like a really nice opaque finish. It's silky, but it still picks up on dry patches, so I feel like I definitely have to exfoliate really good before using this. But I love using this powder just on my forehead, down my nose, my chin, kind of like by my jawline. It just makes you look seriously flawless. I've been loving this. I posted a couple pictures on Instagram of me wearing this and this foundation together, and a ton of you guys were complimenting on my complexion. It's seriously all because of this powder and that foundation. I don't know, the combination is perfect, and it just makes your face look close to perfect as you can get, I guess. I don't know, but I've been loving this. Okay, now moving on to eye products. I need to go quicker. I have too many favorites. I should have cut some of these out, but I don't know, I've been loving all of them. Quickly, the first one is from Mink Lashes. You can get these lashes from minklashes.com. These ones were sent to me, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first opened them, I didn't think I was gonna like them that much. I should have kept a set in here. I'm actually wearing some right now. I believe the set that I'm wearing is in Hugs and Kisses. I'll have to look online. Unfortunately, there isn't a sticker with a name on the box, so I will link the name down below. These are cruelty-free, if you're wondering. I know Mink Lashes, I was thinking, oh my gosh, but no. They're genuine mink lashes, handcrafted with care, but like I said, they are cruelty-free, and the packaging is just really cute. It's like cream and rose gold. So the reason why I said I didn't think I was gonna like these at first is because the band, when you just look at them in the packaging, is so thick. I'll probably go ahead and insert a picture so you guys can see what I mean, but I saw the band and I was like, oh my god, that is not going to be flexible. It's going to be like stiff and poke in my eyes. When I pulled them out, I was really shocked because if you guys are familiar with like lashes from e.l.f., you know, the little $1 lashes, those bands are super thick too, but they're plastic. The bands on these, I don't even know how to describe it. It almost feels like a thin like fabric, like some kind of cloth material. It's really flexible, and I don't feel them on my eyes at all. I definitely had to trim them because they were like this long, but I don't know. I really like these ones. They're just really nice and fluttery, and I like how lightweight they are. So I should have a discount code for these. I don't know if I'll have it down there tonight. If it's not down there tonight, just come back and check tomorrow, and I should have a code for you guys just because these lashes are pretty pricey, but I don't know, they're worth it because I've never had another set of lashes that I could wear more than maybe like twice. I wore the other set before this, no lie, about 8 times, which I don't know, for me that was really impressive. Next up I have an eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is one of the 24/7 Glide On eye pencils, and it's in the shade Tornado. Now some of these I have a problem with. I feel like some of them do transfer throughout the day. They say 24/7. I feel like they work nice on the waterline and on my lower lash line, but for whatever reason, when my eyes water, like the tears go up. I don't even know, don't ask me. It just happens, and then like my inner corner liner always ends up rubbing off. It's really annoying. So that's one thing that I don't like about these. I feel like on my upper lash line, they don't last as well, but on my lower lash line, they seriously last all day. So as I mentioned, this one is in the shade Tornado, and it's just a super, super deep plummy purple. I've been loving this one, and I don't know what it is. I feel like it really just makes the green in my eyes come out. I feel like my eyes are slowly changing. I don't know, it's weird. They used to be like a super, not to be gross, but like poo-poo brown color, like they were just brown. But lately they've been getting a lot more hazel. I don't know, does that change? Like, do your eye colors change with age? I don't know, because it's happening to me. At least I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, I've been loving this. If you guys have brown eyes or hazel eyes, I would highly recommend checking this out because it really just makes your eyes pop. Okay, and now moving on to brushes. No, I lied, there's one more eye product. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, this is from NYX. It's the Nude Matte Eyeshadow in the shade Skinny Dip. This is actually gonna be in a haul coming up because because I need to film that still, but I bought this at the beginning of October and I just haven't filmed that haul yet. I know, I suck. Okay, so back to the actual eyeshadow. This is actually one of the very first NYX shadows I've ever purchased. Everyone always raves about the singles, the ones that are like in the little squares. But every time I go to Ulta, all the shades that I'd want to try out are always sold out. So then I was looking at these NYX Nude Matte ones. A lot of them that I swatched were really powdery, but this one just came off and was like bam in your face. So as you can see, it's just kind of like a purpley burgundy color. I've been loving this just to blend out on the crease. As you can see, it's just, I don't know, it's really pigmented and it's buttery. Let's see if we can get it a little bit darker. But I just love how like rich and matte it is. And once again, I feel like this is another color that just really makes my eyes pop. I like going in with the Sigma E30, the pencil brush, and kind of dragging some of this onto my lower lash line. Okay, and then I have 3 brushes that I wanted to quickly mention to you guys. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you saw I received a couple brushes from Sigma. About like the beginning of this month, I believe, maybe even last month. No, it was this month. It's called the Artistry Kit, but it's divided into 3 kits. There's Spot On Concealer, Perfect Blend, and something like packing on the color, something like that. I forget the name of that set. But these 3 brushes are both from the Perfect Blend and the Spot On Concealer. Okay, so these first 2 brushes are eye brushes, and these are from the Perfect Blend collection. If you guys are gonna get any of the sets and you're really into eyeshadows, I think that's the one that I would go for. All 3 are definitely amazing, but if you're more someone who's into like eyeshadow brushes more than like face brushes and stuff, then go with the Perfect Blend kit. All the brushes in that kit are amazing, but these 2 are just some of my favorites. So first off is the E39. This is called the Buff and Blend, and it's just so soft. Once again, Sigma always nails it with getting like the density just right, to where it's not too firm, it's not too soft. So this is like a perfect little dome-shaped brush, just dome-shaped brush to fit right into your crease and just buff the color. I don't know, I've been loving this just for an all-over crease color. And then the next one is called the E32 Exact Blend. So as you can see, it is a bit smaller. Same thing, it's kind of a flatter dome shaped. This one's definitely like a rounder one, whereas this one almost has like sides. This I like using for the outer V just to really pack on the color. I don't know, it works amazing. I'm just so obsessed with these 2 brushes. I packed both of these when we went to Atlanta and DC just because I haven't been able to get enough of them. And then the final brush I wanted to quickly mention is the Sigma F64. It's the Soft Blend Concealer. This one is from the Spot On Concealer Kit. So just to give you a size comparison, this was the larger of the 2 eye brushes. Yeah, it's like a beastly brush, but it is freaking amazing. I recently purchased the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'll put just 3 dots right under my eyes, and then I'll get this brush and kind of drag them downwards and do that triangular motion. It's so soft and it just blends everything right out without leaving any brush strokes. Just because before with my concealers, I almost always just used my fingers or a beauty blender. I never really used a brush. But I don't know, this guy just works wonders. I absolutely love it. So once again, this one is the F64 if you guys are interested. Okay, moving on to lips, I have 4. Whenever fall rolls around, I always get excited to like bust out the dark colors again. So I'm gonna start off with this one just because it's not really a dark color at all, but it's one that I've been loving. This is from Bobbi Brown. It came in a little trio. This was actually in a holiday collection, I believe this time last year. So I found it at a CCO. I'm sure you guys could find it on Amazon, or if you have a cosmetic company nearby. Sorry, I was wiping off that eyeshadow. But this is called Pink Violet, and I honestly don't know any other way to describe the color because that's exactly what it looks like. But it's super creamy. It's not the most opaque gloss, but since my lips are so naturally unpigmented, I feel like this really shows up on me. I don't know, I've been loving it. I love wearing it over a Rimmel lipstick that I mentioned in my what's in my bag video. I think that was about 2 videos ago. But yeah, this gloss is seriously so pretty. Love it. And the next 2 lip products are both from Revlon. First is one of the Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stains in Adore. These have been around forever now, probably like a year, year and a half. I know they've already released a whole new collection where it's the Revlon Balm Stains in like a lacquer finish and a matte finish, so I really want to find those. But as you can see, this guy is well loved because these are normally at a point, and that's really all I have left. It's like a tree stump now. But this is just a really pretty kind of berry color. The only thing that I don't like about this color is whenever I apply it, the way it wears off, it's like the center wears off first, and then I'm left with almost like a lip liner look with nude lips, which is just not very flattering. I don't really think, for anyone. I don't notice that problem with any of the other Balm stain colors, but this one just does it to me every time. So that's the only thing I don't like, but luckily it's something easy to apply without a mirror. So yeah, I've been loving this guy. I probably need to get another one because I've been using it so much. This entire video, I've been up in your face. I'm sorry, but that way I don't have to like zoom in and out for swatches. Oh, I guess I should have given you guys a quick swatch of this, huh? Here is the Bobbi Brown Gloss in Pink Violet. So that is that guy right there. So pretty much exactly like the name says, just a really pretty pinky violet color. The next lipstick is another one from Revlon. This is the Super Lustrous Matte Lipstick in the shade Wine Not. Wine Not. I could not get that out. I know one of the Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks finishes got discontinued. I'm not sure if it was this one or not. If it was, I'm sorry, but I know there's lots of colors out there similar. So this is in 10 Wine Not. And as you can see, it's just a really nice kind of deep reddish plummy color. I actually have this on as my base color, but just kind of a sheer coat of it. So here is a quick swatch of this color. I don't know, it's kind of just a really nice brick burnt red color, if bricks could be burnt. I don't know, that was weird. Okay, and then on top of it, I am wearing this new gloss here. This is a Chanel Glossimer in 175. Oh, I hate how the actual name's not on here. I know it though. It's Savage Grace. So I'm wearing that Wine Not lipstick with this gloss on top. How pretty is this? It's like a crazy red purple duochrome with tons of glitter. My forehead looks massive. That's okay. So this gloss looks just like this here. Let me get you guys a good swatch just so you can see it in all of its glory, because there's some amazing glitter flecks in there. Okay, this swatch is worth zooming in just because you have to see the glitters. It's almost like what makes the gloss. Okay, so here is the gloss in Savage Grace. As you can see, it just has tons of sparkle in there. And then here is the swatch. I don't know how well that's really gonna pick up, but as you can see, it's just a really nice kind of deep raspberry color with tons of sparkle. But I really like these glosses because you can't feel the shimmers in there. They're just like super itty bitty, so it doesn't feel gritty. Now moving on to nail polishes, I have 3. The first one is from China Glaze. This was in one of the Halloween collections, and it's called Bat My Eyes. If you guys want a close-up picture of this, I have one on my Instagram as well. It's probably several pictures back because it was a couple weeks ago, but this is such a nice glitter polish. It kind of has like a deep olive off black base, I guess, with glitters. So you don't have to wear a base color. You definitely need about 2 to 3 coats of this though. So it just has that really nice base, and then it's just like chunks of gold glitter, and then there's bar glitter as well. So I'll go ahead and do a close-up of this one as well, just so you guys can see, just because the color is so amazing. So here is China Glaze Bat My Eyes. As you can see, it just has really nice gold flecks of glitter and then kind of coppery bar glitter. The next polish I've been loving this month is this one here from Chanel. It's called Peridot. I'm not sure if this was a limited edition color or not. I know this color was like all the rage maybe 2, 3-ish years ago. I actually got this polish from Tracy and Stephanie, and I've been loving it. It's so pretty. It's actually what I have on my toes right now, but it just has tons of crazy duochrome. It's like green and like a jade and a blue. I don't know. You guys know I suck at describing things. And then the final polish I have is from Wet n Wild. This is just from their Fast Dry line, and it's called Ebony Hates Chris. It is the black that's on my nails right now. Now the reason I really like this black is because I feel like even without a top coat, it's so incredibly shiny. It almost has kind of like a gel finish. I don't know, it's weird. And then the holographic triangles on my nails. This is a holographic silver from Urban Outfitters. So yeah, here is this guy, just a super affordable black nail polish that's really easy to apply. Okay, and then wrapping this video up, I just have a dose more favorites. The first one is a hair product. This is the Garnier Fructis Volume Extend Instant Bodifier Dry Shampoo for fine or flat hair, which I don't really have either of those, but I figured if this one was for fine and flat hair, then this one would really give me added volume. I actually picked this one up on the recommendation from Tracy and Stephanie. They had mentioned this, I think, in a previous favorites video, so I wanted to give it a try. I do like it. I like the scent. However, I still think I like the Dove Dry Shampoo more. I don't know. I feel like that one gives me more texture in my hair, but I really do like the scent of this one, just because some dry shampoos can definitely get kind of a weird funky scent throughout the day. This one kind of has like, it just has a really nice kind of fruity citrus scent. It's not like overbearing to where I smell it all day, and it's not one that gives you like a ton of white cast, just because I do have dark hair, so that's something that I worry about. So as you can see, you don't really get much white cast from it, which is nice. I definitely need some dry shampoo right now though, because my hair is super flat. Alright, and then the very final favorite is one that I've already mentioned a couple times. This is from Moroccanoil, and it's the Body Souffle. This has been a lifesaver, just because after Atlanta and DC, where it was way colder and drier than it is here in Florida, I came home feeling like an iguana or a snake or an alligator. I don't know. My skin was so dry and disgusting. This is probably way more than what you need to know. But whenever I would take my pants off at the end of the day to like change into jammies, like dry skin flakes would just come like floating off of me into the air. It was so gross. I've been exfoliating my legs like crazy and just like bathing in body creams and body butters basically. But I guess just because this one is so rich with like the argan oil and stuff, it really does absorb. So yeah, I've been loving this stuff. It's amazing. I almost just want to dip my face into it just because my face is still so dry. But yeah, this stuff's just incredible when it comes to hydrating your skin, and once again, I'm just so obsessed with that Moroccanoil scent. I don't know, it just lingers on my body and I like it. So yeah, that completes this month's favorites. I know it was quite a bit, but I've been using a lot of products this month. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys all have a happy and safe Halloween, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!